Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. Really wish we would have had Seeker 2 instead of that one. Summer gives way to fall. Herald and hurried is the season. Importance, finding joy in a patching day didn't escape Sonric. Among the quiet company, a quiet eagerness for life, softly burned. Who could say how many days there'd be? Grant Hunt and Sonric Swift's son has reached adventuring age. Sean Swift has joined the Ogre's allotted hand as a hunter. Nice. It's the first time I have a married pair have a child. Quilling Moss. Sitting by a fire. His bow has +0 damage and +1 shred and starts fire. Fire can't spread onto him. Extra damage is based on potency, which he has none of. Take Quelling Moss. You would get a arm transformation doing magical damage at 4 range. No. As for you, you would want a claw scratch. No. Her arm could turn into a vine, dealing damage in a line. I'm gonna say no. Now then, let's upgrade weapons of people that are important. Firstly, you get an upgraded weapon because, my goodness, your current weapon is awful. Tearleaf is not one of the adventuring gang. Sonric doesn't need upgrades, and the last thing to upgrade is this weapon. Okay, as for who gets upgraded armor, we'll start with you. Armor, bonus dodge, you lose armor. We'll give you really nice armor. Also because it doesn't cost us anything. Sonric also can get upgraded armor. And unfortunately, I think that might be the end of our armor upgrading territory. Spell damage. I mean, this armor doesn't cost us much of anything, so it's a straight upgrade. I'll take it. Okay. So we're out of spell threads. Upgrade Sean's bow. We cannot because it takes a spell thread. Your weapon takes spell threads as well. The armor can be upgraded. Just in case, you never know. Does Sean have an armor that can be upgraded? Can be, actually. Do it. Just in case these three end up ever getting into a fight. When make puppet show of the wood and wheat class. It smells of fall. Start to associate them with a journey. All these years you stumbled us into a woods. Kids vouch for you. Proud of what we've done since. You and I were a good team. In case we cannot find it quickly enough, but I agree. There's a risk we have to run. Sonric, Calander, in here. How early were you up? Never went to bed. I do not require sleep. I feel like I overslept. Anyway, picked up the wood path and picked up some kindling. Sounded like you had travel plans. Guess we're heading out. You remember this book, Sonric? Horn one. Funny how fate weaves itself in little things. My little sister finally did translate it all. Didn't think much of it. I kind of forgot about it. Summer passed, I found myself thinking about a particular passage. And one of the illustrated entries, one of the messy scrawlings accounts in the back. Here, you read it. Start where my thumb is. These binding words were wrung from our throat. Our lungs were leached of air. But when? Arun Dumond. It's pronounced Kioran's name. Person's name. Oh wait, people must have been lovers. When Orin Dumond shook me, gave my fearing eyelids the courage to unclench, she was smiling. The thing was done. Blasted into the founding stone, the rune script of our entwined souls, smoky words that were Lewis in the most dream-fluent and wishing wise, and he who did not share my blood or my wife's, so the seal was made sure. Thereafter a tower did raise, our tower of locks, from within. No being could go without, and from without, no being within, save when, by our will, doors unbarred. Sonric lets the old Kioran book softly close. Sweet, unsweeping story. Two Kioran sorcerers in love locking their world out of the tower, though think Gianna and them are thinking. Find the place, trap a Karthus inside, or is it wrong? My knowledge of old Kieran's descent, the Mothman too. He says it's possible. Accepted history, the ancient Kurans engraved a centuries-long struggle with Thrixl. Most theorize that it was the end of Kieran's civilization. We learned such things growing up, though Thrixl is the only monster from that rhymes. But what really? That's our plan, lock her in a fancy magical prison? Be honest, it's a long, almost target-blind shot. But time ebbs, and I doubt we can protect our presence if we stay here. Problem is, we don't know where it is, if it works, how we open it, how we cook it inside, or if it even exists in the first place. What I do know is that we have no chance of winning in a direct duel. I also know that Kieran records are lauded for accuracy. When this story stuck near my ear, I couldn't help but feeling it rung truth. And familiarity with a well-trodden, forgotten tale. It is out there, the tower blocks, and my belief is as good as certainty, little birds. It's quite a claim. I am quite a Mothman. Bulging gust of wind bursts the window. Okay, how long do we have to prepare? It's better that we just go. Departing before noon, seeking rumor and riddles key. Traveling always with a protective shroud passed round. Letting night winds feel like it might rip away their fortunes. And so the shadows deepen. Okay. How do we want to do this? I think of that. Probably how we want to do that. Because I feel like that is where bad guys are going to be. I mean, I can shift around my plans if that doesn't work. Where are our... Oh god, they're all over the place. Okay, we're going to start by getting the crew together up at Good Adventures. Kalander and Gianna. This location, we will scout with the other three. Hey, never mind. Gianna has an opportunity. Readying for an escape. For Gianna, it represents the lives of others live freely. There's no strong or wise. For someone, candlelight sticks to her cheek. If the library walled inside, there's no question of where she would spend her winter. Fortunately, she's fallen to a rut of bleeding she can't climb out. More of the same. Piercing green eyes again. Of course, her coy smile. All these auburn hair, her piercing green eyes. Hey, Gianna, I want to see this. The prison veteran showed up? Seriously? Once? For a veteran that's not grizzled? Oh, Sonric, I was reading. I know what reading is, Gianna. I also identify when someone's bellowing to themselves like a lunatic. It just all sounds the same. How can I keep reading the same words over and over again and not go crazy? She resells it on the offending novel. Can we stop reading? What do you suggest? I stop reading? Anyway, I was around the other day when look what I found. Seeing a little book from a damaging fall, she glares at Sonric, opens the marked page. This is a map to a library of light. Fake. Must be. Even if it's just a story. Think about it. All those shelved... It's been among these sealed shelves. Who walled it up? How did they know? Couldn't rule it out. Let's get our gear. We'll bring Brigbane because he's here. And we'll actually send these two individuals along. God, traveling literally across the bloody world. Okay, we're just gonna grab everybody who's not currently involved and have them fight this battle. Probably go in groups of 4 would make this faster. Deru Shrine. Ruins of dust and dirt, now Thrixl. Hunter walks a bit back. First notice we're being followed. Circles around. Human. Stop right there. Okay. Seems to have a stalker here. Yes. Our most glorious fan. He wants to join us. I think our crew's already big enough. We don't want to cost or spend LP to recruit her. Go back to defending your village. Village needs us more than you do. You can do the most good there. I see. I understand. See you around. Maybe. Let's move out. God dang it. Oh, water spirit. Tear leaf. Walk. hello there. I actually think I prefer a water great axe over a stone great axe. A little less stunt damage, but I get my whole action point back if it's if it works. Okay. Come up here. Let's attack the bard. As for you, here, finish off the bard. Really? Yeah, I need to whirl. Scary is the most dangerous thing. Ah, crap. There we go. Good shot. And Calander. Needs to do just a bit more damage there, Calander. Dream trap him, please. Good dodge, Sean. Sean, go ahead and step here. Move stasis. Tear leaf. Attack. Whirl. Down here. And attack. Use again. And nice job. And Calander, just walk up in the center here. Weavers and thrusts. Good shot, Sean. You go ahead and wind walk to here. Weaver. Whirl over to the next weaver. Or sorry, to the thrust. And get Grenna next. Come up and shoot. Deer 3 dueling weapon. We will replace offhand of Sean. Oh, because he's losing double blanking damage. That's okay. Mindworm on the Scouriers. Okay. Let's just work faster. Okay, send the party down to Scout. And finally. Many versions of the story. Used to collect them, try to piece them together. According to the most tellings, the Library of Light was built out of peat clay. All dug, loaded out of monstrous deeps. Most stories say the Morningstar Sorcerer, Irate Walnut. Walnut, that is an interesting last name. Have a very famous man. Brought the library into being. Some storytellers have he enlisted the aid of dreamweavers and mortificers. When built, monsters destroyed each other in their greed, as monsters will. One version was he used his own life to complete the casting. Ugh. That one's gross. The version where he visits the spirit realm. I don't remember why. I don't think anything happens. He just wanted to visit. There are many versions of Akira, but I prefer the stories that paint him human. Of course, half the history never happened, so his name, the deeds that went with him, may have been easily fiction. The library is real. You imagine it? A limitless, ever-growing trove of books. Every volume that's ever been written, every scroll, every epic. Arrive the next day. How should they spend the night? Fire and conversation, I think, is the answer to this. Fire is high, the friendship deepens, the night gives them courage. Next morning, they reach their goal. Find it guarded. Potency and damage for 3 turns. Just one Hill Guardian, no. Sonark, why don't you do the honors? And boom. Dead is dead. Wow. Oh, because Sonark isn't taking experience. Oh my goodness. Tier 3 artifact axe. Hobbles enemy. Oh, just hobbles straight on hit. Snap. Tear Leaf's getting an upgrade. Make a good team, Gianna, to no one's surprise. Golem Thing didn't seem to expect it. Oh. Unless you have an addendum, Archer Wilmot famously recorded that there were 2 ways a traveler could locate his library. There's his line, fools fear the wise fear fools, which I heard if you rearrange the letters gives you a clue. I can never unscramble it. Out of oath, what's the second way? How big it is! Enter the library is Vinny of Sunlight, playing for a frozen ballet of crammed shelves. You're so fresh, but so old. Every space is crowded with volumes. Takes your breath, doesn't it? What a dream looks like. Did you even dream this? The library was a dream. That's how it began. Well, I studied magic all my life, same as every magician. I wanted to make my dreams real. Didn't understand it then. When dreams come true, the burden it has on you lets them go. No dream nests in one place for long. Enjoy it, release it. Journey on. The library was a dream, and that's what it must remain. Those who leave it never find their way back. Many days later, Gianna? We need to leave, Sonark. No, we need to leave. Oh. Something I realized. Not sure when. Maybe it was when I thought of the journey we authored together. In fact, all of it. Not just this journey, but many others. Glad we came here. Glad we found it, saw it all. Always been afraid to write my own stories, afraid that they end up nowhere. Didn't matter to no one. I think that could be the next dream for me. Gianna, what if you can't go back? In the stories, isn't that the rule? So you can only visit it once. You know, I've been reading since I was small. Books by heroes and half-crazies. Fiction all kinds and quality. What I'm thinking now is, time to start putting my own life into my words. Melee damage to bonus damage. Whenever allies stand adjacent to an infused object, they gain bonus damage. Infused blazes can now grant nearby allies fiery attacks. I'll have her do aid. Because that actually gives me something at the very least. Okay. So this is something important. So let's continue moving onward with these 5 individuals. We'll come back to this place. The good news is that's probably where the incursion is coming from. Okay, we're looking at Brixel. We'll assault with these guys. Splinter. Ah! Got a splinter. So you got a splinter? Yeah, I just got a splinter. You got a splinter? Not saying splinters don't hurt, but if it got a, hey, mean splinter, see? Sliding past down. Plenty of amount. How deep? He's concerned because they're close to the windmill now. Oh, that's some splinter. The more I look at it, the deeper it seems to wriggle. Remember what I say. Squirmers suffer twice. This won't hurt a bit. Ow. Ow! Whoops. Here it comes. Painless and easy. Right. Enough! Got it. Holds a twig, wet filament up to the light. Get out. Impressive. Strange. She slips it into a quarter pouch, places it in her hand. Here, a memento, to remember your old mom once had the magical touch. Oh, right, that's her mother. Pan's skin is coming from Sonark. Oh, goodness. Oh, we didn't go to the other side of the door. Huzzah. Okay. Sean. Catch the spirit. What are you currently with? Tier 2, and that's a Tier 3 duel. You know what? If I have the opportunity to, I'm gonna make this man into a melee rogue. A little less stunt damage, but it damages up to 3 nearby foes. I'm also gonna have him kick open the door. Have some quelling moss. Plander. Come up here. Shoot at the bard. Grinna. Infuse that tree. Tear leaf. Apparently can't get up next to the door this turn. He is so stupidly slow. As for you, come up here. Oh god, that was his full turn. Okay. Have you come up here. Attack you. Here. Infuse that, I guess, will work. You scare me a lot more than a Dweaver does. Ah. Big shock there. Commander. Let's windwalk him there. Probably gonna see another enemy. Nope. Okay, Tear leaf. Kick open the door. I'm gonna send Grinna. You know what? I'm gonna send her up to engage. Sean, however, I'm gonna send over here to check and see if there's. Nope, no enemies in there. Okay. Block. A little bit of armor shred, a little bit of warding loss. Not that in the world. Okay, Tear leaf. Swing once and swing twice. Oh, I thought you were dead. Oh my goodness, your range is incredible. Sean and Elise are now rivals. Tier 2 armor. This is the slow speed one. I'll just salvage it. Shield on the offhand. We'll give that to Sean. You doing with a wire and a pinch? What's it called? Mandible? Oh, me? Good for the good of everyone. Now he's just gonna keep an eye on them. They're rivals now. That's what she did. 2 Thirst Reavers. Okay. Let's go ahead and have these guys just work faster. Silences. Being weird again. Bulls build houses out of words. The wise make solider things. Sometimes I like to watch places change. It takes weeks of rain, wind, sun, silence. Let an elk move from the path of a falling tree. Great wanderer lives in silences. Yes, as moments they might visit, your days looks like a home to them. So, times stay silent and watch the place change, and hope you are not bothered. Bothered? Nah. You do you, Brigbane. You do you. That's 25 for charisma on... Nice. Okay, what can we earn here? Can we get spell threads? We can. I will take the... I'm going to bring Sean with us for a while, just until we get him to level 2. And then I'll pull back in. Who's not coming with us in that case? I guess Callander was not going to come with us. Oh, wait, no, hold on. So, what we want is those two. So, Tearleaf, Calander, and Earthbane could do this. Scout with the rest of them. Incursion. That's fine. Bricksoul. No. Definitely no. Let's go ahead and send these guys over to scout. Yes, location's been revealed. Everyone ready? Take a quick look. That's a lot of melee people. That's okay. Some more wood for the fire. You're going to be up longer. John's already turning in. Good. He deserves rest. We all do. Anyway, when I go gaze lovingly for a while, I assume at each other. I don't feel obligated. The fire and I have plenty to discuss. More wood. Oh, thanks. Fire wriggling happy. Fresh wood. As our guys grow tired, he begins to see things. See the flickering of a first thought. Memories are foreboding. It's impossible to tell. Words or world flip past, crinkle like pages. Too fast is annoying. Somehow familiar. Sonic watches fire trying to capture its shape in his mind, but he can't. It's infuriating. Pastime that he's toyed with for years. Patterns in the webs. Maybe an everyday campfire can pull this trick off. Maybe Frick's aren't extraordinary as you think. Realize he has no idea how much time has passed. Frick's on the brain tonight. And rightly so, it turns out. Scuttling around. Grin. Sean! Bleary-eyed, strained to see the dipping light. Oh, yes. Okay, nice. Oh, God. Okay. Some of them off to the left there. I will send you over to deal with them. Sonric? So, whirl around here. Luckily, this is the last chapter because these guys are getting a bit annoyingly difficult. Well, not annoyingly difficult, but annoying. Just annoying, full stop. Okay, it doesn't look like they're on the middle path. Maybe the bottom path? Nothing down there either. I do see a middle path. Searching. Okay, so they are on each of the different paths. They were just too far back to see properly. A lot of seekers. Okay, you. Let's go ahead and have you... Oh, it has to be an adjacent target. Okay, so it can't be on self. Yikes. What does this do? Bone Lance? 12 to 13. Just 13. 4 range, 1 pierce. Range. One for a little bit more. I'm all poisoned a little bit. Poison him some more. Not for you. Come on down and, do you make 2 reaction attacks? No, you only make 1. Okay. So we'll go ahead and stalwart up and just swing away. As for you, One walk down to here. And shoot a cone of fire at him. And try and kill this bard, because they scare me more than blueberries do. Ah. Crap. Darn it. Fire. God. Let's take the sure thing. Oh my god. You stasis. You. Fuse with this. And discus. Here. There we go. You. Move Mind Worm. Kill this stupid thing. Thank you. Wow, you are stacking up the bonus HP. Why? Okay, cone of fire. And Splinter Blast. There we go. Oh, and apparently they had broken out of stasis, so it didn't matter. Tier 2 armor. This is the blocking armor. I want the blocking armor on Elise or Tear Leaf. I like Tear Leaf with what he has. Elise, however, we can extra speed for it. I'm gonna replace it, yeah. And a health belt. Gianna. Brenna. Upgraded compulsion. Oh, yes. Infused with 2 additional targets. Oh, she's gonna do so much damage. The last orange light sinks into the embers. Sonic remembers his earlier visions and tucks them away. Next day, they scour the henge. Scraped, but empty. Maybe they smelled us last night and came running. Long march yesterday. Anyway, a lot of work to be done. Reset extra health now. Okay, let's go ahead and prepare defense. Prepare a tier 2 defense. Let's that. Instead, prepare a tier 1 defense. I don't think we have time to prepare a tier 2 defense. This next location's been revealed. Gonna have them group travel over here. Nope, they've arrived. Okay, didn't make it in time, but here we go. Thrixel have come. No deceit, no time, surrounded by a pit. What do we do to harry their offense? Use our knowledge of the land to harry their approach. And absorbed in the attack. Intimidation, Devil's Stunt Chance. It's actually not a very huge group of enemies that I was... Okay, let's Falling Moss. Okay. Yes, down is an option. So let me see, just go see. Anything's down. We'll send the 2 peasants with you. Definitely gonna wind walk next to these because Seekers must die. So, whirl. Okay, now it's for you. Let's move up here. Infuse with that. And infuse with that. Barricade. You up here. What can we do? That can do discus. We'll use a discus on it. Follow this warrior. And other peasant. Come down here and help Elise. Okay, Elise, speak of the devil. Go ahead and remove Mindworm. Pop Stalwart. Stab the Weaver. Should come down here. All you have arrows. Arrows! Good shot. Now you can just wait. That's your Sonric. Oh. I didn't realize this left path was an option. Okay. Grinna. Go ahead and move forward here. Infuse. And infuse. He's going to have a lot of damage. Okay. You can wait as well. That's for you. Why don't you come over to... You know what? Go over there as well. Okay. More Seekers, some Bards, and Scurriers. Okay. Sonric. Do a Cone of Flame. Look for good rolls. Not really. Anything we could do that's worth doing, first of all? No. Okay. Let's see. You come over here. Fuse with, what do we got here? Magic Fire. 1, 2, 3, that'll work. Now Southern Group. Come down here. Not a great chance, unfortunate. You know what, we'll just... You come down here. Nothing. Okay. Over here. And get dodged. Okay. Oh. Peasants are being attacked. Oh man, there's more foes. Okay, well, start by infusing. What do we got here? Splinter Blast, Shackle. Shackle, good. Okay, as for you, move the Mind Worm and run away. You don't care, just run away. As for you, arrow volley one or the other. I'll take the one that is more than that has a chance of killing. No. Well, you can kill him. Over here. Stab the bard. And Cone of Fire. Oh, crap. But I did get a stunt off. Would have killed him if I hadn't missed. Dang it! I was gonna die, it's just aggravating. One or the other, well, this dweezer will die with this Splinter Blast. We'll do that. You... Bunch of fool. Whirl down. Cone of Fire. Nice stunt. You. That. There we go. Oh, go to Grinna. She's out in the open. 19 points of damage. She just massacres them. Please level up Sean. Yes! He's done. I don't have to use him anymore. Upgraded Quelling Moss. Sharpshooter. Windwalk. Oh. I'll take upgraded Quelling Moss. Okay. Now then. This location, we do not want you. We want Calander. This could just work faster with whoever's remaining. Tear Leaf and Brickbane. Okay, here we go. Likely spot for trouble. Stay alert. Cross a sturdy bridge just downriver. Here's our destination from behind. Structure appears solid, but the water wheel's clearly busted. A stack of cut wood shows no moss growth. Ready for a fight, Sonric. All's fine. It's my mill travelers. They'll keep rounds the building with a newly filled jug. Out here for hunting? Hunting's one way to say it. Had word of trouble with things of bone metal. Orthagi is what they're called. Alright, so you've got some experience then. I actually did a number on my water wheel. Hold the iron workings methodically. Come inside. My arm's tired. Mill's stark. A half-gone flour bag slumped on the floor. Mostly bare shelves. A lone book stands open to a page about the ancient mortificers. Thagi first appeared, I don't know, a year, maybe a year and a half. First sightings. Never went out of their way to kill folks. Folks started getting in their way. Not on purpose. Just living their lives. Mark the end of times, I suppose. Just living as we always have. Enough to get us killed, sent running. No remorse in those things. Indeed. So we have some options. We can tell him to leave. We can tell him to stay. I hate to say this, but you should probably go. None of us ever want to flee a well-worn past, but a stranger in every face. Sometimes it's how the rest of our lives began. Next day, they see him off. Guess it was a great place, my brother and me. Guess I'll look for him in Edric. Thanks for telling me the truth. He'll be happy to start again. Close to family. Married my brother. He married my brother Jenkins 2 years ago. Married, might have had a kid by now. It's like a lot of work. Lucky you can return someday. Not sure I'll ever wish to. Surprising to realize. Maybe we should say things stashed in the floorboards. I was going to trade them for repairs. But you're welcome to it. Earned it. Set on fighting those monsters, good luck. A cache of valuable materials. Okay. Nope, there's a fire spirit. Sunric. Okay, does anybody want a fire upgrade? No. So, I'm gonna walk right in the middle of them. Take a legacy point. Sonric. For him. Murder him. Grinna. Use these rocks. Infuse with that lantern. Shoot a watchman. Now we'll go to Elise. Come here. And finish off this welding. That's right, you get bonus damage versus Morthagi. Let's just do greater, restrict. Go ahead and use that. Just go ahead and have you kick open the door. Pop heroism and start shooting. And she can attack from down here. There we go. Sonric. Windwalk. Actually, probably was a mistake. I don't think you can Oko him. You cannot. A lot of damage, though. We can infuse with another object. Indeed we can. Getting some even greater speed. That's for you. Let's move on over. Sweep the floors. Gonna finish him off. Could infuse with some stuff. Don't need to. Dead is dead. That's for you. A bunch of temporary HP there. Okay, at least we'll level up. Gianna is getting close. Choose an ability. Stalwart. Zealous Leap. As for combat, I will take Zealous Leap. More mobility is always nice. Night Mail. Just salvage it. Bonus speed. Then Elise to round her up. Will not round her up. Oh, Gianna. Round up Gianna. So, we'll do that. I want to do this. I think we'll go like that. Securing site complete. Tier 2 Hunter armor. That gives less armor. Greater dodge, I think. What to give that to Kalander? Well, doesn't need speed. Use 2, but gain not enough to make it worth it. You gain a bunch of dodge chance. I think I will give that to Kalander. No, we'll give this to the newbie. Oh no, he's a melee character. Brickbane, maybe? Yeah, we'll give it to Brickbane. Just work faster. Okay. Strength +3 from infested tiles. Off we go. Fire Eagles. On the trail of abandoned enemies, our intrepid party races through the woods. Well, less racing and more, you know they'd be able to hide this well. It's not a very dense forest. And hear them? You're yelling. Help, anyone. I smell burning. Woods on fire? Yeah, that. Rush in to put out the flames. Whew. Thank you. Got a little out of hand. The deepest set this? What? No. It's a controlled burn. I'll emphasis more on the burn part than the controlled part. Is the wood's on fire? Only some. Well, thank goodness, otherwise it might be weird. Burning is very important for these woods. It keeps the fennels down. Fennel. Herb? Well, yes, people cook with it. It grows 6 feet tall and makes these thickets. So you have to burn it to save the eagles. So you burn the woods to save the eagles. Who lives in these woods? It's complicated. See that. Name is Method. I'm here researching fire eagles. Maybe you could help me. Setting fire to eagles? No, they're very rare. Just hunt down and bring it back to you to study? Part of very rare was unclear. So complicated. These boars, right? The boars are the only thing that would eat fennel. People hunted the boars because, in addition to fennel, they were eating people. Problem, indeed. For the boars, presumably. Killed the boars. Now they get the fennel. The fennel would get really thick. Bunnies loved it. The thick fennel meant the eagles couldn't see past them. The fire eagles ultimately starved because there were no boars. The food chain is a harsh mistress. I like bunnies, not as much as the eagles did. Good job, Elise. Anyway, burning the fennel would keep the bunnies from being able to hide, so the eagles wouldn't starve. That's just the beginning. Now we've got poachers coming in to steal eagle chicks and sell them on the black market. You know what? We'll take care of some of these poachers. Thank you so much. It's been a big help. Like a bunch of trafficking or tracking earlier. Not trafficking. We're not trafficking humans earlier. We're the good guys. We're the heroes. I promise. Even if we are taking out people because they're hunting weird birds. It's just, don't worry about it. We're the good guys. Eagle fire nest about half mile that way. Take all the monsters around it. Okay. Oh. Goodness. Okay. Good. Wind walk. To here. Smack chosen. A little whirly burrow. Smack another chosen. Fortunately, we have no Borak to help us take care of these here things, so I have to do this the hard way. Fuse. Luckily, Discus is very powerful. Doing great work against these mooks. Planner, just run up here. Same with you, Elise. Probably some more, yeah, off to the right there. Or indeed. Wow. A horrific roll. I'm gonna use that. To figure blow 2. Shoot at the chosen. Oh my god, another 8% die roll. Fused with the ruined arch. Discus. Here. Oh my god. Probably didn't need to pop that. I forgot that we had one extra person. Okay, so woken slingers and just woken normal. Take out the slingers because the slingers are more obnoxious to kill with our highly melee party. I think I can actually take out 2 guys. I think I can. Ooh, my stomach is rumbling. Good shot there. And we'll grab Calander for the last one. I think here is probably the best angle. There we go. Level up Gianna to level 6. So our second highest level. Use twice per combat. You know what? We'll just give her Indignant. Tier 3 hammer. Salvage it. Shield. I'll salvage that as well. Oh no! What is that thing? It's one of the eagle chicks? Are we too late? Quack! 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 Oh no. Likes you, Elise. See what my theme has to say. Kill your poacher, but I think it already gotten a chick. Too late? It handled it. It smells wrong. I wouldn't take it back. You're ridiculous. Fire eagles have no sense of smell. So put it back. Stop hugging my leg and setting my socks on fire. No. What? It's not a fire eagle, it's a fire chicken. Poacher probably brought it along with him as bait. What do you do with it? It's pretty mean mushroom sauce with some leeks. What? You're helping me with the poachers. What are you going to do, Elise? Oh, I can't leave him here. That weirdo will eat him. So you have a new pet. Are you going to name him? Oh, maybe Sparky? Looks like a Sparky. And you got an achievement. Mythical Menagerie. Bringing a large variety of pets across my campaigns. And more scouting we go. Starseed Tree. So supposedly this is where stars come from. We had this event happen last time we played. The question is, how high should we climb? Let's pluck a little. Let's pluck a little light. We'll climb it. We'll just grab what we can. No bigger than a pepper. It's kind of small. It's pretty. A warding augment. Okay, Gianna, not do anything. Kalander would round off. Sonric would round off. Brenna would not. And you already have something. So Sonric is the only one that would round off, so let's give it to him. As for these planes, we do not want to do that. So, scout to there. Securing site complete. I'm off to go do this one next. Okay, this is a Thrixel location. Let's do it. Has the light fading. Everybody stay sharp. Thrixel have plenty of time to weave their webs. Brush a strand, see what they want you to see. You're faced a more dangerous foe. Neither are they, you know? What? It's the bonds that think the oppressors of the lot at hand. But at least as strong as a Thrixel can what? Weave? Huh? Ah, crap. See what you want to see. Brenna? Elise? Sonric? Anybody? See what you want to see. Apparently hear and smell it too. Traveled so far. In many ways, I'll never forget that night. I'm not here. I'm just a Thrixel illusion. Sonric is the path that'll lead me home. This town isn't real. Those flames moving towards me are not real. Disconcerting, but not real. Sonric is real. It's the most real thing. Sonric. Who'd have thought that the weaving fire within the dream is actually a man who's literally made of fire? It's kind of hard to just hide the fire boy, because it's hot and it moves. But, oh god, we're surrounded by Sonric. He snapped out of it. He's back with us. About time. The Thrixel are here. Oh, goodness. Also, I need to remember. I have an opportunity after this. Okay, start. Aid. You know what? We're going to aid. Never mind, we're not going to aid anybody. Goodness, that aids gives a lot of temps. What is that? Splinter Blast or Wild Grasp? Wild Grasp is good. I shot the Dweaver. That's great. Okay, Kalander. Move on forward. Let's see. Who can we kill off with a single shot? Dweaver. Dweaver's who we can kill off. Okay, Lisi. With the Zealous Leap. Now you can run over. There's Fire Chicken. I set a Jason file on... Okay. Sonric, go ahead and wind walk to here. Get the Thrusk. And you can get the Scoria. Probably didn't even need Elise's help there, but I'll take it. Start by infusing this cart. Move up. Hopefully not one-shot the Bard. Darn it. Which that means it's going to throw up an alarm, which will means are going to be obnoxious. So, let's get Calander. Finish you off. Let's get everybody else to line up at the door. You can move up. Infuse the wheelbarrow. And infuse the logs. Gianna, similarly move up. And you will move up to there. Okay, we'll start with having, I guess, Garena open the door. Shot. Sonric, you have another Windwalk available. Let's go ahead and have you make use of it. Forgot about the Seekers. Suppose, no, Cone of Fire is not going to hit back far enough. So we'll just attack him. As for you, infuse with that Flare. Bone Lance is good. Probably just take the Bone Lance. It's probably not going to be a great chance to hit, but we got him. Now watch this. It's Silk Step over here. Just for you. Just come over here and set asleep, Guardian up. What that sounded like. Sounded like someone was at the door. There we go. And make sure we took that slowly and carefully. Calander will probably hit level 6 before the end of this adventure. Elisa might level up as well. Stunt chance increased. Calander, as per always, is the one we give stunt chance to, because he has the chance to double his attacks. So damage on the thrusts. It's okay. Go ahead and work faster. Turning the site complete. Heartwood and a dagger tier 3. I think we'll just take 2 ingots out of that. Okay, 15 days to walk over. Oh crap, we have an opportunity. It's it'll be fine. We're gonna hit that no matter what. Hopefully. Ah, perfect. Nothing happened. Okay. I think what I'll do is you have an opportunity. Distant clouds, dust and rain drift in the sky. Wind drags on British clothes, the windmill rages. Here, the wide world, born to roam. Feels right. Ask us to win, apparently vicious. Fights all at the entrance. Ha! The door. I pulls the door. The mill keep men named Freeland. Stranger to them, provided shelter anyway. Now comes up from a cellar with a jug of cool dandelion tea and cups. What a wind. Once you know, no grain to grind. At least it's quieter. You should hear it when the wind big wheels gnaw on. Just wants this nice, really dandelion tea. Thanks for everything, Freeland. Happy for the company. Stories Elise's told are already worth whatever hospitality I've given. Are you two staying just the night? Then pulls the poster she found pinned to the tavern door and Thinking you're a hero, dreaming of glory? I'm Lasad. We need you. Come to the land, forget. Bring a new age of hope. Needed elsewhere. And so their journey continued. To a place the heroes forget. We're not going to bring Brickbane, we're going to bring, as always, Sonric, who is the husband of Krina, of course. Okay. As for this location, we will fight it with whoever remains. They posed a lot at hand and passed many abandoned homesteads. They trekked through the wilds, lighted in a ribbon of smoke. Ahead was surprising as they welcomed. A little haven still staked out, No, whether it's inspiring or heartbreaking. I hope they're hospitable to boot. Evening, I have to say, we weren't expecting a friendly faces close to Wraith Glen. Assuming you're friendly. Well, of course, I'm sorry. Come in. I might offer some milk or cheese, but being things as they are. Got a roof and a fireplace, we're already appreciative. Keep cows then? Sheep? Right. My cows, my livelihood. Surprised anyone would want to hang around Wraith Glen with Gorgon's corruption so close. Especially a cattle farmer. Thing is, those cows and me, we depend on each other. Can't just abandon them. And I wouldn't abandon them. Huh? Exactly what's going on here. You know these sort of things... No sort of questions we have to ask, right? Take you out back. Hoping to introduce you to the ladies and their condition, a little bit more delicate. Long story short, glad you helped out until someone like you came along. Like us? Well, you're the ones who help. You have magic, don't you? Experience with... You're the ones who do the impossible, right? Well, you think, I'm afraid. I hate to tell you this, but the cow's fate was sealed long ago. More of a danger day by day. They finally turn, it won't be pretty. Should at least take a look at them? See if there's something... John, you got that look. That sympathetic look. Let's try and study them. Curious. Here's something we could do. We're in this place to help people. Here's an opportunity staring us in the face. Mooing, sadly. Helping is not the phrase I'd use. Enabling their nonsense. So, take a few days, take a closer look. Not like we have an official appointment at the Wraith Glen anyway. Thank you. Doesn't sound like much, but thank you. Sad with the cattle becoming familiar over the next couple of days. Know more about the curse progresses in the beasts. Nothing to stop it, unfortunately. Something, though. She actually hoped to cure them. Your hearted old Sean. We've broken the Gorgon menace wide open, everyone. Let's buy him around to clear the holiday. Suddenly... Change of plans, folks. We're not going to Wraith Glen anymore. Wraith Glen got impatient and decided to come for us. Crap. Oh, now their friends are here, and they don't want to be left out. Whatever. Gotta fight some cows. Okay. Deerleaf, why don't you, go deal with the cows. Plus corruption. Oh. So go ahead and whirl out of there. Oh, got blocked. Brickbane, can you kill them? You cannot. Very much not, in fact. Flash cone. Pass that out. Shoot the Rager. For you, is there a nice Splinter Blast I could... No. That's Splinter Blast. What's the range on that? Not far enough. Glad I didn't move. Wild Grass that Rager. Here. Toss a Quelling Moss. You. Oh, crap. I meant to go deal with that cow. Oh, well. Oh my goodness. Shot back action. I don't know. Dinky little boys here. Fortunately, we do not have anybody who's good at AoE. Just gotta take these guys down one at a time. Unless, actually, come up here, use into this tree, and Splinter Blast. As for you, guy poisoned. It doesn't look like it. We'll just stab him. Start with Tear Leaf. Move down here. Oh, crap. Go ahead and whirl to this square. Okay, Brickbane. Here. Toss a Falling Moss. Kill off 2 guys with 1 action, which is better than what it would do by shooting 1 guy with 1 bow. Plus, I don't think this guy can injure any of us. Nope. Tear Leaf. Finish him off. Level up Commander. Almost level up Commander. Tier 3 spear. Don't. Actually. Nah, we'll just salvage it. Sorry about your farm. Well, we tried. Okay. Go ahead and secure the Wraith Glen. Working as fast as we can. Calling that good. Okay, study's been secured. Let's go ahead and group travel over to here. How much further today? Can't be in that big a hurry. Mr. Musk trails on trunks when the sun's force can change a lot in just a day's walk. Some friendship. Say. Elsie, there's something I've been meaning to say. Something bad? I plan on going back to the opposed to the lot at hand. Not for a while. Maybe not ever. Bullcrap. Karna, you're kind of needed on this adventure. I don't really know. Honestly, it's only place I ever belonged I thought was worthwhile. Worth the fuss. It's hard. Stayed place so long, same way. Calling the same place and I, always interrupter. Came from ahead. Barking voice. Man's voice. As I approach closer to the cluster of trees, collection of interesting people. How often we get that excuse? Keep your home safe? You should do for nothing? Know what you're saying? No, please. Isn't that the... Look at the poster and... No more. Mossad. Let me be clear. If you don't have the money, that's fine. It is? Sure, we're heroes after all. Fair warning to you. Can't be everywhere at once. Heard there's goblins proud these hills. They've awfully burny lately, haven't they, Barbrin? That's right, Sir Lasad. Burny goblins. That's all I got left. The kids are gone. What's that, a bag? He offers a sack that he's been carrying. Bag of rice. Ish. Grateful codger. Keep it fine. Next time it's double, right? It's coin. Or meat would be fine. When half's the bag, heads down the road. Me to follow? I don't know. Can't even do all day. For a little fee. I should pay him a visit, see if he was lying. Oh, it looks fair. This guy's iffy. No closer. The thing with you guys. Came a long way looking for Lasad. Saw the wanted to be heroes. Oh, you saw my poster. A pose, right? And tell you the poster would get a couple? We're gonna make a put up more, aren't you? Hey, great eye. Thinks we're a couple. What do we say? I mean it that way. Look like you got some danger in you. Come to the castle. We need to talk. Need hero skills. Can you handle goblins? Call me, just to call me Goblin. You know why? To protect them. pleasant day sours. Don't look new, they're not. Road withers, able to follow the ghosts of swampy compound, toppled stone. Dark arrives, sets in. Belonged to a merchant family once. Vagrants were living here. The scouts made it our home. Now from the area. Good for you. Easy. What do you think? Nice? Your castle? Seen better days. It's a work in progress. Operation you're looking at didn't happen in a day, of course. Whichever goes underground always follows them. Took me a while to scrape enough brave souls together. But Mammy used to say, she said, tell me the name of a brave soul and I'll ask the height to make his coffin. It was a carpenter, is the explanation. Reached the foot of the stairs. A room thick with odors. Stale bread, dewy rock mold, brittle leather. Anyway, so we get to business. Bedrolls, buckskins, barrel stacks, beetroot liquor, boiled beans, lights candles, and douses torches. Don't forget banditry. You have to. Yeah, bandits isn't what you're doing? Take advantage of folks, vaguely pretending you're serving them? Oh, you're gonna lecture me, are you? That's just around the old man, is it? People living here. You take their money, their food. It's our work. We collect a fee. In exchange, we protect them from whatever. Think they deserve different? Think they'd done the same to me if they could? Goblin King will come and take you away. The only sea people need protectionists from is you and your little clan of rats. Enough out of your mouth. We expect pure-fabled knights, selfless nobodies. It's nice for the stories. Look around. Will the cellar ever ruin something? There used to be heroes. Now there's just spiders. We're survivors. We do what we have to. Take what we have to. Speaking of, you got some valuable pieces yourself. Well, draw weapons and fight. This won't go how you wanted to. If you won't let people be, we'll stand back, all of you. Welcome me in as a friend. You threaten me. Call me a liar. We're no corn cops. Time to get bloody. This event was one of the first events we had. Unfortunately, it got me killed. So, smack you. Sonric. Walk to here. Smack. Whirl. Smack. And finally, Grinna. Fuse. Oh, crap. Oh, well. Oh no, we're engaged. Not engaged in the marital sense, but engaged as in we are locked in combat. It'd be weird if these bandits were locked in matrimony with Elise. Let's see. End your turn by moving, she'll automatically enter Guardian. I like Paladin. Paladin's good. Heather Rep. We already have on both these people, so let's just salvage it. A week later in the windless. Farmer's coming? Ah, no cart. Oh, the mill keeps squints in the distance. Resolves its shapes in familiar faces. Ah, them. I'd love if they broke out the beer, I expect. I wouldn't die. Mill keeps fire, Grinna, and Elise drink a little. Even the sweeps the rafters. They have in the sky out them. Good smelling dry building stones. Fresh flour. What's wrinkling you? Said you were leaving the company for good. Guess it's still got me thinking. Talking about starting fresh, wasn't I? Some other place? Side against it, though? Going somewhere, I thought. But really, I just wanted to go anywhere. Anywhere new. It's your old thing. I know. Call it roaming want. Travel long. Or also, got potatoes and market sausage frying up. Thanks. It'll be nice. That reminds me, people I grew up with, pushing hard on whatever wouldn't push back. How do you think I ended up out here? Just those sorts all over. You told me, divine about you, will always be needed elsewhere. Good folk are needed elsewhere. Yes, and understand, you can. You can. Don't just underestimate the value of having a place to come home to. Doing the pan complains, scoots back to the kitchen. Oh, it's a good thing, you know. Managed it in the right way. For all his faults, taking the life of a man will weigh on me. Even in the throes of battle, Grinna and Elise were able to subdue his underlings. The bandit leader himself, however, fought to the end. They killed him. Others will understand, you think? They'll recover. I mean, who's ever alright? I'm not alright. Less and less alright. Left him in good hands. Only fear is what the commoners will want to do their own revenge. Grinna unfurls a poster that pulled her across the world. Creased and stained, old ink still gleams in the firelight. Let's split up our takings of the MILF, man. Ferlin, you want to use some supplies. If you like robbers herself, otherwise. She walls into a paper, flicks it into the flame. Okay. Ability, upgraded compulsion. Grina, of course. Wind Walk would be good. Actually, we'll take Endurance. So go ahead and group travel to here. You. Go ahead and pick Defense. We need a defense there. Group travel to there. Okay. Everybody's together. Let's go ahead and save one more time. And assault this place. It's not going to be the end of the chapter. We know that. We'll grab Sonric. This is our group. And we're sticking to it. Hill Painters of Polenprath stand. Prove trusting enough to tell Calander the rest of the locals about treasure in the highest groves. It's not the tower from the book, nor any kind of current site, but it is a library. This library is something pretty out of the way. We got some rarity. The eccentric lorekeeper, Erlen Rust, has purportedly collected books and scrolls for Journey Blessed Life. The company's been hoping Rust's collection might lead them to the tower they seek. However, looks like, yeah, Brixel. Remain milling about and waiting our arrival, it would seem. They forfeit their lives. If this know our plan, anything is possible. If we lose all hope, we better not overcredit her. She's likely made some effort to read the movements of things we came in contact with and position her pieces accordingly. It's like trailing a ghost fox, is it? You only hope to see them when it rains. Watch where the water won't hit. See by displacement. Fine example. I think of trying to track the obsidian owl across the night with no moon. You can watch for the stars to blacken and rekindle. So I believe it must be her, hoping to spot us under our shroud. And when we drag the rug up the furniture, the more visible we become. No choice today. Be quick as we can. It can sound we need, but it sounds like we need to limit risk in the future. I shall patch our ward. Be safe. All for a chance for a scrap of a clue. Bet you it's gonna be across the bloody world. Oh my god. Again with the million enemies. Okay. Sonric. Oh my. Whirl. And kill off this bard. Okay, Grena. Infuse. This. Actually, what can you shoot right now? Can't shoot the Seeker, but you have a very low chance to. So let's go ahead and move you up. And see if there's any other targets we can take advantage of. Like this Weaver. Not the best target, but it's something. You. Move up here. Use this rock. And Discus the Seeker. Lander, let's go ahead and link up these two by stepping here. And good shot. And that Seeker as well. Good shot. For you. So sleep. As close as we can. And finish off the full HP Dweaver. Dodge. Fortunately, Seeker's out. Probably gonna burrow bot. Yeah, I was gonna say buy our big group of guys. Okay. As for you, come down here. Finish off this. We're gonna just do a bunch of infusions. And shoot the Scourger. You. Shoot the Seeker. Nice shot. Shoot that guy as well. Another stunt. Good on you. Lacey, why don't you come up here and attack that guy. Last one up is Gianna. Throw a discus at him. Oh yeah, watch this. Okay. We got a lot of area to explore. Let's get everybody in position by this door over here. We're gonna lose some of our infusions, unfortunately. I want you to come over here to be able to kick the door open. And you can go here. Okay. Kick the door open. Dweever and a bard. Okay, a lot more than just Dweever and the bard. Seeker. Seeker dies. Seeker does not die. Okay. So sleep. We're here. Pick up this Dweever. And Sonric. And walk. Attack the Seeker. Whirl around to attack the other Seeker. Okay, Grinna. Infuse with this tree. 4%, good shot. And then Gianna. Got a lot of choices to infuse with. Lord Dump. Probably not going to be enough. What do we got here? Actually, probably the best we got, though. Well, we'll just kill the thrust. Okay. Start with Calander. Down here. Shooting the Dweever. Apparently not finishing him off, though. Should come over here and attack that Dweever. Now then. I have a feeling they're going to be at this door. I'm going to Guardian up. You can come over here and infuse with that. And infuse with this. For you, just line up. You do not have an option to do that again. Can get blocked. You shoot. Blocked. Goodness. Lit. Or dump. There we go. Fortunately, I got a not great damage roll. Lander, 100%. Let's do it. Lacey, can we Zealous Sleep? You can. And Pacha. Not gonna finish him off, but shouldn't do much. Yeah, didn't do much. Hopefully that's the end of it. It is. Under level 6. Shield in the offhand, don't need. Upgrade heroism. That's almost certainly what I'm going to do. Windwalk, just take the heroism upgrade. We're clean in here. I'll do one more sweep. As far as the creek we saw, the mountain's base, bones of Lorekeeper are pulled down and gently interred. Finding the shelve rose manageable. Settle for a hurried search. The earlier hope for insight entirely dead. Not entirely dead. Well, a bunch of things that look like they have times do with times of antiquity. One of them is called the Legends of Old Curl. But that's promising. Just going to where's Mothman gotten to? Huh? Down the shadowy cellar. Make light if you must. I promise not to hurl myself into it. What are you doing down here? As I'm going through the library. I'm purging the volumes no one else can, namely those contained beneath this flashy hat. You're thinking in the dark, but less charmingly, yes. I already found something. Won't you compose a funny song you would like to listen to? Only then does Gwen realize it's been gnawing at her. more than 6 falls she's wanted to ask. Maybe you'll lie, and I'm actually fine if you do. Can't be with asking, I guess. But you told me you were responsible. Ancient action of fate, a little outlaw. I'll explain in full. All the trouble we're in, and Eluna seems to blame you. Oh, you wish to know why. You wish to hear about the beginning. Matter one way or another. Probably, but I prefer to understand. Time for a quick version. I have to fathom for a younger yonderling. How long do you mean? How old are you? Old enough to know that your great-grandparents never heard of my family. And they would have, had they been born in the right era. My father was called a king by the overfond. Really, he was a leader of a militia. Began that way, raising defenses against the clattering hordes. Trixel? No, back then, clockwork spiders swarmed out of the mountain poles. Giant bone giants awake in the woods. You still see them, though. They're not in numbers, terrible, inscrutable beings, but human strength can break them. By twin might, my father's blade and his bland, rough goodness, my family rose to wealth and prominence. Hard to imagine. Castles all brimming with people. Yes, such things were more possible then. Sport amidst a bounty of books. I was taught to sew, given beautiful, brilliant examples to follow. My parents both wished for peace for me. But legends roved the roads, walkers of myth who planted the hills and protected the meek. They moved in number and skill heretofore. Unmatched. I was simply a boy, resembling more my mother, and I wished so desperately to be like my father's heroes. At bay, you thing? At bay, a popular attack phrase. In those days, truly a golden age. What did things turn? Not long after I went wandering. I embarked in secret, knowing my parents would try and dissuade me, knowing I would likely sway with even a thumb push of well-argued wisdom. I was unbrave. Cowardly, that's called. Pardon me, is this your story? It isn't. In any case, all I wanted to do was be Cobir Browngrave. He's a dazzling country knight. Dauntless, irresistible, strong. I admired him from afar. He possessed no useful talents. All I had was desire. It's all a young man knows. Happened that I discovered a ruined room, buried deep in rose girdle, filled with strange weavings, filled with strange weaving and crossed with threads and patterns I found entrancing and impossible. That was how I found my first glimmer seed. Just a door to the other side. You went through. I fell through, unwittingly. Or what you call the mystic's gift. I believed it obeyed my curiosity. Quester's feet write his fate. Sounds like you were caught, same way Eluna was. Eluna was abducted. Trixel proposed her passage. I was merely unlucky. I got tangled in nets not strung for me. Remember Terrafract, Trixel world, where I wound up. Lost in seeking the night sky. My eyes found a moon to lead me wherever I followed. Dayless years, it seemed, I spent mulling and meandering. Hard to follow, not have been so long. At some point I began to think myself as a moth, alone, tumbling towards the light. Terrafract was not a dream, it acts upon reality, makes manifest what you imagine. Be unwary, it happens by accident. When I was in there, Eluna was working her wishes on me. Isn't that right? Indeed. I might have resisted had I been less secretive from the start. This gift of mine, I can blame it for bringing me to the other side. But once there, it saved me from very far worse. My abilities began to blossom. Just luck, blood. I guess I always knew I was different from ordinary folk. There's an essential split in our natures. Fusion is the word you use. You have the proclivity, and may recognize you always did, backing away the preeminence of yourself, even especially while sharing form and energy among your surroundings. That's what makes you and I a passable world walker. Passable? Merely passable. There's a limit to how definitively and for what duration our minds may preserve an image, even the image of ourselves. Our inner self identity shift over time, and so it was by the time I had realized return to my own land. I was quite transformed. Huh? Ah! They say you should never meet your heroes. Well, I disagree. There are very few things so productive as disappointment. Regardless, memories are moons in the mist, fuse and shapeless. They may be glowing gas. I spare you the details of the encounters and events that came after. Some more maudlin, some more mirthful, some more moth-eaten and old mutterings. That era is dead. I'm still here. Such is more or less my story. Right, but why did you make all this? Responsible? Trixel took notice of me. When you crossed the glimmer scene, I started toying with them, taking their sand castles and causing a din to disrupt their operas. I had grown bored, you see. Bored. And poured beer on a honey hive? Thought it was funny. I believe it is what drove them to duplicate my accident in another. I anticipate that, and I think I care enough to anticipate anything for a long time. Since then, because you thought it was funny. Because so many people have died. Grinna, you down there? Grinna? You have to give me a while. You should probably tell the others, too. Won't make you, but yeah, probably Elise. Voice carries. What you were wondering? Calendar found it. Passage here. Tower of Locks. And have a title. It's next to the big book of legends. Come, listen to this. Sums up the account we read in our compendium, but it finishes afterwards. There, sealed fast, legends claim they imprisoned a great beast, perhaps the very tyrant who scattered the pillars of Calmort, toppled the moon-silver might of old Orm. And so the last 2 Kyoran sorcerers would have descended the mountains. Salt and mist could not have been told from desperate tastes of their lips, or mixed surely their kisses and tears. Light pink aged purple, they passed from myth page entirely. Pink light, salt on mist, I know those mountains. I think we must call it blue enough. What's up? We have to go now? I get a knot of apprehension between my rings. A hunting cat makes show of her leisurely leaps, so renders the deathly pounce more sudden. Much superior thing is the cat, the proud mouse beside the scared is ever the more satisfying meal. They're away by nightfall. And this is the last thing we have yet to do. Work faster. We'll take only... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. These are Tearleaf and Sean. And we'll scout this with everyone else. Securing the site complete. Take these guys and travel over to here. A nice rounded world. I actually like this map quite a bit. Very convenient for what we were trying to do. Pocket of Wilderness has long been considered too remote to matter on maps. Not to mention it is exceedingly craggy. Mountains don't have names. Thin fog stains the sunlight pink, with a faint taste of salt on the lipped lips. Jenna follows what appears to be a slice made of snow melt, narrow and twisting round the granite hips of these mute giants. She's surprised when she climbs up again to a wide open field on the far side of the cliff, but before that, a light-mottled tower. That's it. Gotta be, I guess. Everyone's effort helped us get here. Wits, strong arms, urgent feet. What we can do seems impossible. Find it beautiful, then the few new sights I have beheld in 100 years. I want to say, well, we should assemble here first, before we try and enter. Makes sense. Because if we believe the story, better at this point. There's something already sealed inside. Have to be ready for that. Okay. Also, not the final battle of the adventure. Let's go ahead and... Sleeping in the shadow of Kyoran Tower was a weird comfort. Hey, you know what? As we have our first camp together, chasing Sonric in that stupid book. What you mean? Crazy where the seasons take you. The world makes you learn. You've gotten a little better at forging, I guess. It's easier when you can ask the trees for help. Remember when the book again? I swear I remember translating these pages, but I had no clue they'd ever be significant. Read it aloud one more time. Keep it fresh. Silver gleams the red pages in the firelight. Blasted in the foundingness. The runic script of our entwined souls. Smoky words. What elude from even the most dream-fluent and wishing wise. And any who do not share my blood or my wife's. The seal made sure. Thereafter a tower did we raise, a tower of locks. From within no being could go without, and without no being within, save when by our will the doors were unbarred. Morning they gathered at the tower's foot. Everyone's ready? Time to give it a go. Can't lift it. Too heavy? It just doesn't budge. You'll need to make it budge. Obviously a spell, I guess. It works too well. Honestly, this is always a pretty obvious flaw in our plan. Just hoped. Could ask? Ask what? Almost you tell us we never receive the answer, you never ask questions. Ask who? Gaze into the mist. Kyorans, ancient ones, you who made this place, we humbly wish for you to hear us. How would they answer? You're sorcerers, right? Your spirits might linger here. Listen to me, if you can't hear it all. We understand your wills was to keep this door closed forever, and we respect that. I think the thing is, we need to get in. See, we have our own monster to deal with. Or actually... Yes, actually, they were your monsters first. Maybe not your descendants, but we are inheritors of your suffering. So Please, from the magic you married into these rocks, your legacy isn't down to the last bloom. Not yet. So please, please. She throws her weight into lifting the bars. It flies up from her touch. Ah! So light. Not to mention it wasn't me. They have a chance to try. I wonder if they must have heard me. Is it really that? Better than ghosts. Come in. Haste and insight, or stealth and stoicism? We'll take haste and insight. Okay. Our heroes +1 speed and bonus double stunt. Oh my god, not again. Okay. Let's go into the room and see what all is to be seen. Plus stones, altar. Fuse there. Discus out. Taking a look at this whole structure. Okay, we should probably form a line like around here. Head Guardian up. Similar to you, go ahead and Guardian up. And you come into the room here. It's infused with the altar. And oh, I revealed something. Can I discus him? I cannot. We will infuse with the future banner here. Okay, so everybody's gonna be coming. Ah, crap. Burrow. What's happening over there? Okay. Start with you, Elise. Come on closer and take out this seeker. Oh, never mind. Sonric. What'd you try? A little stumped off. Blocking the door with fire is always good. Grinna. Let's go ahead and toss out some more infusions. Cabinet there. And some rocks here. Oh my god. Okay. Forward a little bit. Infuse this blaze. And fire lash onto the seeker. There we go. And then Colander. Some of the highest defenses in this. Shoot at this boy. And then shoot at the thrust. Okay. Okay. Who's guarding? Your damage. Guarding the one in the middle. Okay. So Grinna. You're gonna have to just shoot the guy in front first. Anything in that room that we can make use of? It doesn't look like it, so Lander. Finish off both of them. Okay, you. When walked here. So kill this dragon. Fortunate. Nothing to infuse. So just throw an aid down on Elise. And infuse, I guess the stone tub maybe? Oh, there's something over there. Can't throw a discus at him, so we will wait. You down here and finish off that guy. Oh goodness. got the mind worms. This Calander's got the mind worms. Calander. Finish off that thing. Do you have another one? You do. Let's get you adjacent to the boss. Oh god. Nice stunt. That means we can now finish it off. Double stunt. Goodness gracious, you're a total Chad. Okay, let's infuse with this blaze. Go and Fire Lash. Let's send you around here just to help guard against foes. So now if this thing moves, there we go. And just one thing remaining. Lacey, go ahead and finish him off. Gonna keep going to this stream. Oh, not done yet. So open the store. Oh, there's a secret up there. Pop heroism. There's the last guy. Perfect. Okay, Grinna, are you leveling up? Nope. Which means probably not gonna level up at all. Okay, tier 3 staff artifact. Comes with the power of traverse and move through scenery. We will definitely give that to old Gina. From a leaf to an artifact, definitely worth it. Creeping silence, mystic light. Shadows are crammed into decaying bits of molting. Age, thick air, and fresh the twisting drifts, slips, stray between them. Another timeline, this might have been our greatest nemesis, and this one, just a mad hermit in the closet. Pretty sizable for a forger bee. I think Eluna knows that we're here. I guess we're already surrounded. In that case, all resounds like a felling of mighty redwood. The head forest it echoes. I can feel that. Like wind on my wings. This disturbance. Ichthys is going to feel it too, I assume. But these walls might shuffle a booming spirit. It's too soon to know. Perilous the time nears where each bird must find her perch in the storm. Fine poetry. Still a lot to consider, don't we? Here, follow me for a second. She walks past them into the grand hall. Couldn't manage to claim this place. Found it and opened it. This shows that we could do whatever we want. Killed the, whoever it was, beast. But see, and the hardest part still to come. Getting Ichthys here, convincing her to come inside this tower and, well, not die when she inevitably tries to make us die. And then, outside, the mist rubs its pink fur on cold blue rocks. No sudden threat sparks up. While the gravity of these problems may be weighing on you, I have concentrated almost expressly on constructing Salute. Trusted you to find this tower. You did not let me down. Now allow me to ease your burden. Ichthys has hunted me relentlessly for years, has she not? Together, Grinna and I have deflected her gaze through some substantial effort. What we now know is that our efforts droop. Leave my winsome face uncowled. Who would you count on to resist me? Resist punching you, maybe. How pleasant it is here to an angsty duck relish her crumbs. Ichthys will come for me. I draw her into the tower, but once inside, I shall exert some meager sum of my powers upon her. She will counter. I should be able to hold her for long enough for you to close the door. When the bar is snugly nested, there'll be nothing more she can do to you or anyone else. What about home to the floor? The upstairs, the basement. It's clean, sealed. These walls, these confines, they'll be your prison. How long will her life last here? Her life? The same as her death. And by that I simply mean, go on, filling every room, possibly without end. And yet, the happiness to end for her. For all love, for all she loved, and love once ruled her. I do think we will try talking to her. I agree, we must try it. Yes, we will attempt peace. Even so, you are our friend. We trust you, of course. What else is there to say? Okay. More armor on the Thrux. Ah, that's unfortunate. And finally, let's prepare for the end. these 4 adventurers. Actually, forgot Calandra had some HP missing. Oh well, I'll let them know. The fields these contestants plowed, pendants would snap and ripple. Blue, gold, silver, green, still my favorite frame. Some only memories I have of my parents, how joyful their faces, to their joyful boy. Love to watch. Hey folks, Garen and me, we've got approach and everything. Defense, possible angles, mostly with our equipment. And dawn shall pounce upon us, unsettled glare, the fallen blood. Like ink in these random rocks. The script shall upon our history be spelled, possibly delay. No, dear birds, that she has not already bought her absolute will. Perhaps we can claim the credit. Better we need not risk her losing her attention. Better we finish now what we must. I fear you'll excuse me for a moment. These wings, at the field of clear old moonlight, breathe the mountain night. Here we go. Okay, anybody's weapon that is not fully upgraded. Anybody's armor that's not fully upgraded. No. So... I guess we will simply upgrade backup weapons. Gianna, there's a chance. We need to, get a thing, so we'll upgrade your spear. What about your shield? Can we upgrade it? One less damage from non-flanking attacks. No, it's just for appearance. As for Brenna, take your backup wand. Craft a maxed out variety. Take your backup spear. Bonus potency, but penalty charisma. Upgrade that. And upgrade your backup weapon. Okay. That final preparations have been concluded. Fully upgraded. It's been a while. It's been a couple missions since we've been able to do this. By the pre-dawn hour, the Mothman holds himself in the tower. Thread by thread, he dismantles the wards that have let them escape notice. Across flights and fights and campsites. Ichthus will catch any small glimmer of his presence. He thinks too obvious. Might alert something is amiss. Looks so close, aren't they? They're here. Already, I don't see a single. They're patient. Taking stock. We are prepared to fight. So the Mothman said it's good enough ruse. Is it a ruse? We see. Battle's only meant to draw in. Winning just means surviving for now. Yeah, I know our target. I'm just not sure we're any more than half ready. Her heralds come before her. These companions can protect the Mothman long enough. The Queen herself may be called into the field. Okay. One resting one, some scurriers, weavers. I have to survive for 5 turns. And presumably, yeah, the battle takes place out here. So, first off, get your bloody weapon out. Okay, Gianna, swap weapon. Get you forward a little bit. It's infused with this ruined wall. And throw a discus. You, VC, come down here. Okay, there's another quiet one. Okay, Grinna. What do you currently have? Let's swap you back to your primary weapon. Can I shoot at that guy? No. So I'll infuse this barricade. And I will infuse this rock. Mr. Sonric. Thing that is the guy up there. Just guardian up. Yeah, Sonric. I got murdered for it. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. You're catching just the tail end of this adventure. Okay, what do we got? Let's throw a discus at the unquiet one. Go ahead, bounce and hit the thrusk. And Calander, let's see. Lacey, can you finish him off? You cannot, but you can. First off, swap to your actual nice weapon. There. Perfect. Granted, what do you have in your secondary slot? It's a wand. Ugh. Okay. Wouldn't backpedal a little bit. Infuse with the wall there. And shoot at this guy. Okay, Calander. Go up here. I was gonna say it's a low chance, but it's worth trying. Go up here. Throw some fire at him. Never mind. Oh, they're just ignoring us to some degree. The Mothman has always had that hat for me. Bards. Just always popped in with that. Maybe it's different for different events if there's chance. Okay, what do we got? Tree Trunk, Splinter Blast, Discus. Not conveniently. You know what? We'll have you, actually, come up and remove stasis. You. Let's go and have you wind walk down here. And finish off these two guys that are charging for our friend. Roll up. Sash him. Okay, what are we looking at? A couple of dweebers to the left. Use another thing. Look. Okay, nothing special. Got Calander. Come on down here. And I was hoping for a good roll. Oh well. Should come on up here and Guardian up. Oh wait, I forgot she has the Paladin. Seekers. Just gotta make sure to kill the Seekers first because of that reason exactly. Seekers, more Dweebers. Turn 4, okay. We can Discus you. Good chance to bounce and kill that Dweeber. Good, good. Okay, Calander. Let's have you come try and kill this Seeker here. Fortunately, dice did not decide so today. Down here. Oh. Attack. It's for you. Just move you on forward. Okay. You come up here. Infuse with something else we can. Infuse with these dead tree here. And 66%. Unfortunate. That sucks. Seekers are my least favorite thing to leave free. It's a very good chance that they will try and bind up one of our characters to make them lose their turn. More foe cards. Okay. Let's throw a rock at the Seeker here. Start. Now you over here. Throw some fire at this enemy. You, my lady. Can actually one-shot Seekers. I think I'm more scared of the Seekers than I am of that Bard. Gonna come down here and shoot him. Calander, I don't want to pop Heroism because I don't want to lose it. There's gonna be a boss fight, I know that for sure, so... Okay. At the end of this turn, something's going to happen. Crap, Secret ran past me. Mindworm, okay. What now? A beat's breath, a moment whole. A weird shudder racks her brain, and then... Lisi knows. My sister's finally come. I'd like to welcome her. Ichthys, Queen of Light, has appeared. Okay. She's tall, resplendent, light pouring from her. Eminence too deep for a single gaze to fully sound. Color too luminous for an earthly spectrum to express. Even her voice seems to glow chromatic impulse. That you, little Elise? Why'd you come here, Elise girl? Poor Elise. Couldn't you have been born a single note of my gift? One tiny spark, one spark, is all I would have needed. Do I look little to you? It's only because you're like a giraffe now. But sorry, what did I say to you? Eluna, look, at me. We belong together. We always will. You raised me, and I... Oh no, Elise. No, you'll never belong in the world. Experience and existence you can't even guess about. That rag you're holding on to out me? Yes, you call it love. But it's so lightless, so gray. Only you could see that, I'm sorry. But because I know, when all my power can unfurl to bring life into the plateau, you won't be allowed along. I wish it wasn't so. But now, it's time to smear about the stumble-winged moth, those meddling turn me from you. Eluna, no. I can't call you that, can I? My sister, she's choking. She's choking in the grip of your hands. Maybe simpler and less brave than she was. She showed me that no matter how random, evil fate falls for you. You gotta face it with courage and love. That's what I'll do. I still love you. Whatever's in her. I love it so, so much. As long as I'm breathing, you're staying in front of me. I won't let you out of your path. That's fine. Both stand right now, as long as you like. At the very least, until the day is done. Or very little of you, Elise. Just let my servants through. Is that all, really? You want the Mothman so bad? Well, no matter. Folks are not getting near him. Neither are you. How can you hope to form a small wall when you're so soft? So dull, shapeless, like smoke. Damage Ichthys to force her into the tower. Oh my god, she has a lot of power. Okay. Calander. Pop heroism. Start shooting. There we go. Ferocity amounts to nothing. Just little bits of tiny mosquitoes. I feel nothing. I don't wish to feel. Call kind of bird names. At this point, mosquitoes is fine. You won't back down. Oh, who do you have? To delay me? I suppose that's all you can hear in your doomed life. Okay. Well, Calander. Still have an action left, but you can't attack her because she's now base to base with you. Let's shoot at and kill. Let's kill the bard. I'm not too worried about his mind worms. As for you, go ahead and zealous leap. Attack her. Okay, Grinna. Stop actually moving Grinna over here because she needs to take care of this Seeker before it gets out of control. Now as for you, what can I infuse? This. Okay, are irritated. As for you, let's have you wind walk to here. Damage and some warding. For compulsion for more enemies. Okay. Light. Oh goodness, he's going very far. all ignoring us now. Dominated. Oh god, dominated. I assume that means she's going to try and murder us, because that does not seem good. Okay. Come over here. Attack. Good stunt. Okay, Clander. Over here. Crap. Okay, come over here. Gonna fuse with this. And fire leash. Like that, which should hopefully force her fully into the tower. There we go. She enters. Not running. You're really going to give me a fight. A duel, I could have called it. I was young, dumb, and rash. They say I was a little more like you. Words won't harm me, and certainly won't save your life. No, indeed, please understand. It will help me take a beating a little bit more bravely. Come a long way, devoted so much time, so many pixel forms to hunt you. As you did. You're very intrepid. And what now? Now? I think... I'm getting out of here, am I? I'm sorry. An old man can still pay his debts of his careless youth. Or, you think sorry makes for anything? Ooh. Perhaps not. But I saved the last dance for you, my queen. He's far more powerful, he's far more practiced. And in the end, only matters who's quicker. Color, blinding noise. The hall's interior descends into sinister chaos. Ice, ember, flash, shadow. Braided in tethers, they blind and drag this world into its oblivion. Lacey, I'm ready to leave now, but the Mothman looks like he's staying. He had to know. They're going to kill him. Look, not going to be held. Mothman wild thrown magic sent he and Ichthys careening into a spiral through time and thought. A fraction of an instant she had, Ichthys scrambled to pull the remaining pixel round. She steadied herself, an aerial dancer. I balance on limbs of her flying partner. She begins to take mastery. I can feel her bending me. She can prevent us from closing the door. No, hurry. Kill those drones and get out. Still binding him, bladed legs, outstretching. Gianna and the others rush to form a wall around the Mothman to cast out Ichthys' underling a final time. Clear the Tower of Thrixel and get out. Okay, Mothman must survive. What do we got? So what do you have? Who's dominated? Zero moved, 4 tiles to attack. Oh. She's no longer dominated. As for you... Fuse there. And throw a discus. Go back to front, why don't we? Grinna, actually... Send... Sonric. Oh, apparently not Sonric. Okay, we'll sell asleep. Slash. Alright, come over here. Cone of Fire. And as for you... just start running. Ender, same thing. Force shred. No, thank you. How about this? It's a lot safer. Okay. Have to start running everybody out of the tower. Okay. I need to remove his mind worm. Zealous lead what we can. Get a nice stunt. Okay. Let's do Grenna next. It's going to infuse with that. Should hopefully allow her to move to there with a single move. And shoot at this bard for not very much damage. However, next turn, everybody will be able to escape. Okay. We have to be careful, because this is a dangerous situation we found ourselves in. If the fight continues, I don't know. Okay, Grenna, get out. You come forward. Stab a nightmare. Sonric, just double move out of the door. Grenna, come forward. Lander, come forward. I think that should be it. Yes, indeed. As Thrixel drop their severed heaps, Ichthys sinks, radiating all but drowned. She recedes with a murky Mothman spell, drifting. Eerie tranquility floods the hall. Flux of colors is slow and forceful, a lake tide. Both these immortal beings are ruins themselves, motionless in prismatic depth. Both lied to us. She's not invisible. He's no coward. Time to go, Ithsi. They emerge from the tower, having shut the door, a whirling bitter miracle inside. Grenna sets the bar in its bracket. Joan mumbles, the faint gloss rolls over the surface. The tower's lock seems firm. Grenna, don't seem like it's over. Thrixel crowd quiet, flickering and collecting their legs, wings keeping the position in the sky and the earth, or their horde on the edge of the mist in its ghostly rank. Hey, Grenna, Lina's girls? That's who's standing out here. I'm gonna be prowling over us, over you, especially. When he's out of danger. Luna's out of anyone's reach now. Kill us or not, you bugs can't touch her. Knowing the dawns, tilts one weird head, and the next, the equivalent of a sigh. Not audible, but visible. The purpose of making their form relax and expand. The rigidity of purpose fade. As one, they return from the tower's base, back towards their own place. Perhaps they go. With that, victory is had. It has leveled up. Another time. Open-mindedness, infusion range increased by 1.6. Withdrawal becomes a free action. Definitely want that. They linger around the tower, days and nights, proving themselves, nothing coming out. Each finds a moment or two to offer private words. Makes sense. Such a day, they decide suddenly, the group go. Sun's already low when they embark. It'll be 20 years before anybody returns to the tower block. Sonric will guide a team of volunteers to those mountains, finding a door still barred and intact. They had a monumental task of burying the place. That's more or less how things finish. Can't recall every turn, every page, or step by step, trails meet and split. Traced in moonlight, its song that follow. Still, many wanders as the road ends. Home is often what we long for, and by road's end, a home was never a perfect place. Never a perfect people. Felt responsibility for things we couldn't change. We loved each other, but often they didn't know what to say. Some of us were only unlucky enough to fall into a story. Some chose our path, not knowing where they'd take us, how deep into the wilderness, beyond we all believed. And some carried on in ashen love, claimed what we could from the wreck of childhood, left behind ghosts. And yes, some survive only in yarns, tale of how the moon rose, and as plentiful as the night we gather, and will gather, and tell you them all. Because through a tale in time, memories of old becomes dream of the young. Memories and dreams, these lightless gleams, that our eyes seek unfinding, that take us from tables and summon us home, formerly felt, ever fading. But she's looking back at her memories of her childhood. This is all I'm doomed to have. The sum of eternity, until eternity uncoils. At least you will not be alone. I will be, when I decide to kill you. See? That's something to look forward to. You really are in an enviable position, my queen. It would sound to be so mocking from your lips. Yes, I deserve to be mocked. I deserve a mortal humiliation for letting you best me. I intend no mockery. Please, perhaps our lives will find some natural, albeit very prolonged end. Perhaps many years down the line, some fool will open the door on us, and you will fly free. Dream of that, dear Ichthus. By all means do. In the meantime, two beings such as us possess the powers to make illusions seem real. We could show a little willingness to be fooled, and I find some way to make the passage of eternity slightly less terrible to endure. Ha! Sure love the bath. It's not always one of my great joy, but having the privilege of knowing so. Come and create more trees. Show me how you make them look so tree-ish, so natural, as you command. My queen, I must mention, the way you work wonders with water and sky, that I'll have so much to show you before long. Suppose then you'll dispose of me. Come along, at once, my queen. How is this? It is a rare breed, these evergreens you have chosen. You like them? I do like the way they live and die. Yes, upright and still, stoic to the end. We dream ourselves trees, of course, this. Whatever you like. The end. Got a number of achievements. We succeeded. There were days when Gianna and Tyrlee felt far apart. Do a small errand, or dwelling distance remains. Mountains miss you, the birds and the lake. Never stop returning to each other, down the roads and across fields of memory. All in all, a very fun adventure. Quite possibly my favorite. I'm not a huge fan of the Trixel as enemies. Gianna wondered what had become of Furshill, the unlucky cow farmer. A visit left her pleased to see the farm fully repaired and a new herd of cattle in the field. Trixel aren't my favorite enemies just because of the nonsense they pull, especially with the Seekers, how they can trap your people, and spending actions to get rid of the mind thing. But I like the story. The story was very nice. Lucy gathered as many of the company's stories she could and listed calendars to illustrate them. It's not terrible, I mean. Not like I'm surprised or anything. Calandra did the same thing the last journey he went on. Sonark followed Brickbane to the riverside once to see if he could learn habits silence wild with much selective stoicism. Results were mixed. Certainly have some memorable people, though. Everybody had their own little shtick, had a lot of relationships formed between all adventurers. Alicia and her feral chicken found themselves unsuited for the life of farming, but ideally positioned to ease the burden of an aging blacksmith. Yeah, fire chicken's not so good at farming. Grenna joined Matheme and combed sheer ashes, documented species, and studied their great casual webs. Another thing I liked about this adventure is that we didn't lose people to retirement, because the time between adventures was not 10 years most of the time. The adventures we had at the beginning were the ones we had at the end. Finally an end to the madness. Hey, I'm bored. I go hunt something? Still got another 20-30 years on you, Calandra, before you even have to retire. Tyrleaf's life ran its course in peace and honor. After his death, folk wonders why they never noticed the magnificent tree that shone across the lake. Brickman built a lodge that attracted like-minded hunting enthusiasts. Days were spent tracking in the woods, and nights were exaggerating. They tracked in the woods. Two different lives, and yet Brigbane's the same. A hunter and a peaceful man, wanting to live off in the woods. That doesn't change, even through his transformation and, whatnot. Oh, and yes, the Ice King under the ground. Left his artifacts behind for us to enjoy. Lucy lost sleep, spending whole weeks watching a secluded hovel. She wondered always when a disturbing secret might spill out. Awareness works both ways. It's a little cute, isn't it? And one story ends. Thanks for watching. You should watch another. Please.